Hey guys, coming at you with another fidget spinner review, and this time I've got a mixture of spinners. It's a pile of stuff here. The great Amar over at banggood.com, he keeps sending me stuff. He keeps sending me different things now. He's like, wow, you know, I got some new amazing stuff to send you. Would you mind reviewing stuff that's not a fidget spinner? I'm like, sure. I'm not sure if you guys will like it or not, but I'll be happy to show off your stuff because they have great prices and they have really quality stuff. That's all I can describe it is stuff, because it's very hard to describe their site because it's like the Amazon of overseas. They have everything for sale at great prices, and it's just a great place. It's just a great place to shop. So the shipping is inexpensive, the products are inexpensive, and they're high quality. So yeah, let me look through all this stuff right here. Some of the stuff I have no clue as to what it is. I've kind of looked through the tops and through the clear openings when I could. I've actually played with this one, this Galaxy spinner. I do like it. I took it outside yesterday and was doing some warping videos to see just how great it will warp in the sunlight. So if I haven't lost the video, I will post it and show you how it warps in the sunlight. But if you like Galaxy spinners, I think this one is really cool. It's got the finger pads that I like a whole lot. They're very wide, they're very dished so that it will sit on your finger nicely. It's got good balance. Yeah, it's a nice spinner. I like it a lot. You can play with it some more. It's hard to put down. Once I start messing with it, it's hard to put down because, I mean, I do have more expensive spinners, but it's always fun to switch out. You know, spinners are becoming like like a shoe collection or a tie collection or a purse collection. Yeah, you know, you want a spinner to match your mood. You want a spinner to match your outfit. Banggood.com has a spinner for every one of those moods and outfits and occasions. You know, you might have one of these in church. You might have one of these in the classroom. You might need one for a presentation if you're someone who is working for a living. Like, so yeah, you can get one that's discreet that will fit in with the board meeting or your desk at work. Something you'd be proud to display. Or if you like the Galaxy, like the Galaxy one, like me, you know, you put it on your desk at work and you tell everybody that your kid came by and left it there. But secretly, sure, don't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody either. So let me put that one to this down. I've actually got very little space. I got so many of them over here. Let me put it on top of the Banggood sign here. Let's see what else here. This is a fidget cube. They actually called it a Winnie cube or a Whiny cube. W-H-I-N-Y, I believe, was the name on it. On the link that Amar sent me, and I'll be posting all the links for the different fidget stuff here down below in the description field, or on YouTube, or if this is on Facebook, it'll be up there, up above in the post box. I've messed with a few fidget cubes. I have to say I really prefer the spinner because of the feedback and the movement. But I have a friend who works just a few miles down the road from me here. I see her at the retail store, and she is a fidget cube kind of person. She likes the fidget cubes. She likes the flip chain type fidget devices. So this one is right up her alley. She would be a much better person to explain why these are so appealing. She likes the fidget pins as well, although she says the one that she has was not called a fidget pin when she bought it. It was used for a different purpose, and then they found out it was made a great fidget tool. So yeah, you got the buttons here. Looks like all these click. Sometimes these cubes will have buttons that are designed not to make a noise, so you'll have the option of having both clickers and just soft buttons, but all 5 of these click. Got your little joystick right here thingy. I call it a joystick. They usually call it something else. And here's kind of just a thing to spin. You just spin your thumb around on that one, go round and round and round in circles. And you have your on-off switch, your toggle switch here. And that's my phone. Thank you, phone, for interrupting me. And this one, you can't see it, but there is a depression right there. Maybe get a shadow on it. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of shadow. This is your it's called breathe in some Fidget cubes. This is called the breathe spot, but it's more like a worry stone to me. You can rub your thumb again and again in there, and like I said, you look all over this thing. Let's see if I missed a spot. Don't think I missed a spot. So let me put this one over to the side. It's very cool. Yellow and white. That's a different color I have not seen before, or I have not had in person. I've seen all kinds of colors online, but this is my first yellow and white one. Pretty cool. I like it, and you gotta have room for it. Kind of want to keep stuff organized so I know what I've touched and what I haven't touched. I'm gonna save this for last. This is one of those new flip sticks, and I'm not sure exactly how they're supposed to operate, so I want some room when I get around to opening that one up. And this, need my knife. Here we go. Knife. This is my old favorite butterfly knife. Only problem I have with this is it's so doggone heavy. I didn't think about that when I bought it. Makes it kind of difficult to open and close in the traditional flip movement. I can't do it on camera because otherwise I'll wind up banging something and knocking my lights over, or just knocking something over. I need a little bit of space to perform the movement. It did take me quite a while though to remember how to open it up on the correct side so that the back of the blade bangs into my knuckles and not the sharp side. So I was real careful for a long time when I was practicing to make sure I always had it on the right side. Always paranoid about that. Let's see if I can get this lid open. It's one good thing, man, these lids, they're nice and tight on there. I like that. This oh, okay, it's rechargeable. This looks like one of the LED Bluetooth speaker. Yep, it is. I don't know if it's charged or not. Let me see if I can find the, oh, there's the switch. Yeah, these are really cool because they have this little tiny switch right there, so that means you can turn it off and save the battery. Yep, there it goes. Yep, it comes pre-charged from the factory. That's pretty good. My last ones, I've had them in pink, I've had them in green, blue, and white. That's the 4 colors I could find them in. Every one of them that I had turned out to be really, really good. And I have no doubt this one is good as well. So, oh, I just wanted to check it out. One other thing, see if they put the name of the device on the back of the box here. See if they put it on there. It says EQB. Oh. Yep, that little beep you just heard was the power saver on this, I believe. Usually whenever the battery gets low, it wants to cut itself off to protect the remaining battery power. But I don't see a name on the back here, but these things have a unique Bluetooth name when you're doing a Bluetooth search for devices. I had one that was called E104 at first, and then I got another set from another manufacturer, and it was called BT speaker. So you'll always have to look in your Bluetooth settings to find out what the current name you're using, or the current name this thing is using. This name does not change. Just want to clarify that. So yeah, I like this a lot. This one's pretty cool. I do like the little design on the back there. I guess that's a spinner, or that might be a flower. Not sure, but it's cool. Let me set it aside here. Put it in the pile. And by the way, all this stuff right here is all going into the giveaways. Either they'll be individual giveaways, or they will be a bonus added on to a giveaway. If you would, leave me a note below. I'd like to know what all countries or y'all are watching me from. If you would, leave your comment with what country you're watching this from. And one of the guys, I'm hoping he's doing well, that if nothing was wrong, he actually his address was, part of the address said a hospital, so I was afraid that maybe he was sick or something, he was in a hospital. So I hope he's doing okay, that maybe his apartment was near the hospital, I'm not sure. But I really don't know much about how the addresses and things like that work overseas. And so I'm used to the USA addressing system for mailing stuff out. So it's a learning experience to figure out how to properly mail these things out. Let me pop this one open and see what I got. So like I said, if you would please just leave me the country you're in. I'd love to hear from all the different countries and find out where y'all are. And actually I would love to be able to say that I shipped free spinners to every country in the world. That would be really cool as well. Because I am on this quest to give away 10,000 fidget spinners. Not sure how I'm going to make that happen, but I'm doing it 1 to 5 or 10 spinners at a time. So, oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm going to put a link in here, or a photo or something to show you about another channel that if you love spinners as much as I love them, you love rainbow spinners, you like having just a huge pile of spinners to look at, this other channel, it's called ILuvTrading. I'll put a link in the description box someplace, and I'll put a screenshot of his website, and I'll do a screenshot of his YouTube channel as well, because he's really an inspiration. I really like the way he does his videos. He's a really cool guy, and I really encourage you to go check him out, because you want to have more than one source for your opinions on everything. You know, take as many opinions, take in as many opinions as you can. Apply it against what you know or what you believe. Reevaluate your stuff and come to your own decision. But it's always better to have more than one opinion. Now this is the programmable LED spinner, and I'll have to do a separate video on this one, I'm sure, to be able to show y'all exactly how that works. But here's the USB cable, it looks like. Yep, there's a USB cable. Looks like this one has got a cable that will plug directly into your Android phone. I guess there may be an app, or it may just be for charging. But you have two cables. You got the cable for the regular USB to the charging port on the spinner, and then you have the micro USB to micro USB to plug into the Android phone and into the spinner at the same time. So that's cool that you have two charging options and maybe even two programming options. And like I said, I'm going to have to do a longer video on this one to exactly figure out how to program this one. I'm sure it's pretty simple since there's no instructions. Usually they're pretty straightforward. With a little bit of tinkering, you can figure them out. Let me put that off to the side there, show you this. And I got a feeling that when I put this onto the spinner there, this cap, it's going to turn this thing on. Or maybe, well, I see a little dot. If y'all can see that little tiny dot, so I can get it in the camera. I think that's a little piece of steel, and those are magnets, and that may be the switch that turns the spinner on. Yep, that's... Let me turn it slowly to make sure. Yep. Every time that little steel dot passes over one of the magnet underneath, or the sensor, I'm not sure if it's a magnet or a sensor, but I'm guessing it's a magnet, it turns the light on. Was it say good? Good? Maybe it says version? Maybe if I spin it faster. What's the backside look like? Wonder how long you gotta spin it to get the words to come back. Or is it random? I love you. My spinner loves me. And if you win this spinner, it will love you too. So let me put that off to the side. That's really cool. This one, I think I've already reviewed this one before, but I want to give it another shout out. I really like this one. I like heavy spinners in general. This one comes with a spare set of bearings in it. You can see this little guy right here. Get him up there. So I do know that these bearings are the same. Both of these are, I believe, are steel bearings. It's hard to tell. Either way, you get two sets of bearings in case this one gets messed up for some reason. Who knows? You might leave it out in the rain and get rust on the bearing and can't recover it, just like the little boy did in the movie called A Christmas Story, where he left his BB gun out in the backyard for months and it rusted, and that was the end of it. So you basically have this little screwdriver because you need that screwdriver to remove the screws that are covering up the bearing. Let me pop this off right quick. I know this is running really long, but I got a pile of stuff and I'm hoping to show it all to you. So yeah, this one has a different kind of cover on it. Instead of having the screwed in type cover, this one has a cover that is flat and is held down with 3 screws. So you'll need that little screwdriver to remove that as well. And let me put the cap back on. I like these really beautiful gold colored caps. I love the rainbow effect. You can see my fan. It gets pretty hot in here under all these lights. I got 4 lights and the overhead light. They're all LED lights, but it builds up some heat in here. So I only wish I had enough LED lights to create the warping effect all the time on my tabletop here. I just don't have room for it to get the LED lights as close as I need. I have them over here on the side. You see my LED lights, I've kind of engineered a stand to get them up higher off the table where I need them, and well, that one's hidden behind a piece of cardboard, or because I'm trying to get the reflections off of the plastic surfaces. It's very hard to angle all the different products so that it does not reflect like this does. That bugs me, so I don't like it. I like clear shots, but let's see if I can show you this one. If I can zoom in on my thumbnail there. This is a very cool spinner. I like it a lot. I like it because it's not too heavy, but it has some weight to it, so it's going to spin for a long time. I think this one spins for 3 to 4 minutes. And I thought that was a great spin time considering it's got a steel bearing in it. And also considering the price point. I forgot what this was, but it was very inexpensive. It wasn't very much. I think you get a lot of value for your money in this spinner. A lot of people don't like spinners that are considered a clone of the originals, but to be honest, all I like is spinning. I like having a bunch of spinners. So getting a clone that is sometimes better than the original. I'm not sure if this is better or not because I don't have the original. But sometimes getting a clone or a similar looking spinner does a really great job of letting you have a good collection of spinners to carry around. This one, I've already reviewed this one before. This is another rainbow spinner. I like this one too. I like the torque bar style as well. As you can tell, I like a lot of spinners. And this one's your typical torque bar style. This one's a little bit smaller than this rainbow spinner here, this tri-spinner. I mean, it's not really, as far as width-wise, it's about the same, but it doesn't have that extra lobe. So this actually makes it easier to carry around in a shirt pocket, or maybe even in a change coin purse. My sister-in-law, she carries one. She has one like this that she got from me, and she likes it a lot. She likes the small size. It's very easy for her to flick. Like, I think she likes to do it this way, over the top. I never have quite got the hang of that. It doesn't feel right to me. I either like to flick it with my ring finger. I especially like two-handed, because that way you can get maximum effort. Maximum effort, as Deadpool would say. Yeah, I like this one as well. This one you can also get on banggood.com. As if I didn't already say that before. So, and I think I'm actually down to no spinners. No new spinners to show off. This force ball, this was really interesting. I've never seen a force ball before. Never heard of them before till I got it in the mail and I had to look at the page on banggood.com just to figure out what this thing was supposed to be for. And I'm not the kind of person who reads the manual, so I didn't even bother to read the box. So I probably could have got more information by reading the box than reading the web page. But let's see what this thing is. It looks like it's got a little lanyard here, or safety wrap, safety strap, so you can use the force ball, and if you happen to lose your grip, it'll just fall a few inches and not hit the floor. And that, I don't know what that is. It must go on the ball someplace. Looks like another lanyard of some type, but let's put that down there. Let's open it up, see what's in the force ball. And this force ball is fairly heavy. It probably weighs a few ounces, 5 or 6 ounces by the. Does the box say how much it weighs? If it's heavy duty or not? Just says a SKU number. The world's most powerful hand gyroscope. Oh, cool. So, looks like this is maybe a hand and wrist strengthener. And, and the plastic is stronger than I am. Man. Now, how does that work? I mean, you're supposed to just... Sounds like I'm trying to crank up an old 1920s car. Oh, I'd be willing to bet you that's where that little string goes. Get rid of that plastic. I got no room for anything on my table other than the camera and cameras. I got a tablet and my old camera, my old camcorder. Let's see if this is how it's supposed to work. Of course, I'm not reading the manual, and I'm trying to do this without looking around the camera. Let's see. I'm one of the kind of guys who likes to just figure stuff out, and I won't give up until I'm completely frustrated. And at that point, then it's like, okay, let's go to YouTube and find a video on just exactly how to do this. See, I think that's right. I mean, looks like, who knows? Let's give it a shot and see what happens. That's so cool. Can you hear that? Oh yeah, there it goes. Now I feel the gyroscopic effect. Yeah, this is a wrist strengthener. At least that's what it feels like. Because that little ball is spinning in there, and when you try to turn, it wants to fight you. Yep, that is freaking awesome. The force ball, yeah. This could even work as a substitute for a fidget spinner, because it does give you a lot of feedback. Yep, I like that. That's kind of cool. It's going to be expensive to ship, but hey, if one of you guys win this, I'm going to ship it. So, let me put that out of the way. Put this back in there. If I can get it back in there. Put that all back in there. Yep. Amar sent me some good stuff this time. Hopefully he will like these videos and offer to send me more stuff. That way I can give you guys more stuff. Oh, and finally, let me get all this out of the way, because I've seen people using these on YouTube, and you're supposed to flip it. Although I have not flipped it myself. Looks like it's got a kind of a rubbery end on it. These are supposed to be the next fidget toy. Although, to be honest, there's no feedback to this one, so if that's the kind of thing you like me, I like the feedback. And I guess this is going to get noisy. If this thing does not flip properly, it's going to hit the tile surface here. Maybe I can do it sideways. Well, I'm going to have to try this on a different surface, I guess. As you can see, jack of all trades, master of none. But yeah, this one too is going in the prize treasure chest. It will go out to some lucky winner, either as an individual prize or as part of a bonus prize along with a spinner or something. I'll figure something out with it. So yeah, y'all, if you guys would please let me know what you thought about this stuff. any of these things you did like, you don't like, because I'm sure that Amar would love to know what my viewers would like to see more of, what they would like to win more of. And I'm not able to get that back in there properly just yet. So, so let me stack all these back up here so you can see them one more time. Sort of like a curtain call for fidget spinners. Got this programmable LED fidget spinner. Got the torque bar rainbow spinner. Got the Galaxy standard tri spinner. You have this rainbow tri spinner made out of metal. And we got the fidget cube. And we have the force ball. You can check out the force ball. And like I said, all the links to all these products that I have, all the links that I do have will be down below or up above, depending on whether you're viewing this on Facebook or on YouTube. And give the link a click, because there's always something on sale at Banggood.com. They've always got a discount going on. So, and the discounts don't last forever. So something will be on sale today, it won't be on sale tomorrow. So if you're interested in any of these things, go check them out real quick, because you'll get a great price on them, you'll get good delivery and great service. And I'll talk to you later.